So starting out, I'm just going to begin by taking down this bun. Now this right here is the infamous Justyn bun. This is pretty much what happens whenever I haven't washed my hair in a very long time and I no longer can do any other style to it besides put it in this bun. So for my hair and hair type, it's kind of recommended I should be washing my hair probably every 4 to 5 days. But if I'm being real, you know, sometimes time slips away from us, and especially with my work schedule, I kind of get in that habit of I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it the next day, and before you know it, it's been 10 days. And my hair is getting super dry, super matted, super not cute. So it's definitely time at this point to get in there and wash it. So once I've got my hair out of the bun, pretty much what I'm going to start doing is what I like to call the fluffing process. And what this entails is I'm going to just take my hands and kind of separate the curls from itself. I really wouldn't call this detangling. Like, I know some people like to finger detangle beforehand, but I'm really not trying to detangle my hair. I'm just trying to kind of get it as fluffy and as big as I can before I actually go into the shower, because with my hair being as matted as it is right now out of the bun, if I were to put water on it, it's gonna just make my hair kind of clump up even more so into itself, and it's just gonna make the detangling process like 10 times worse. So doing this process beforehand is really gonna help to elongate the hair and make it a lot easier later on when I'm trying to detangle. So now after this, we're just gonna head into the shower. So starting out, I'm just going to begin by running my hair underneath the faucet and kind of letting all of that water soak in. I make sure to get all of my hair in there, including the ends, and I'm just really focused on trying to get it as drenched as possible. Going in with shampoo, I do use the Cantu Cleansing Cream shampoo, and with this, I like to predominantly focus it towards the roots of my hair. This is the part that gets the most dirty, sweaty, and dry, so I really like to make sure I'm stripping all of that bad stuff out, leaving me with a nice clean scalp in the end. Afterwards, I like to go in with my scalp massager, which helps me to get a deeper clean. It is made of these cool rubber tip bristles, and whenever you turn it on, it vibrates, and so it not only cleans and exfoliates your scalp, but it also gives you a nice little head and scalp massage, which in return increases your blood flow, which in return promotes hair growth. Then I will work the shampoo towards the bottom of my hair, just making sure everything else is getting clean as well. And then once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna rinse it all out. So once the shampoo has been fully rinsed out, I'm then gonna go in with my Maui Moisture Curl Quench and Coconut Oil Conditioner and begin to condition my hair. So at first I'm just going to start out with a very small amount and work that into all of my hair, and then I'm going to separate my hair into smaller sections, applying more of the conditioner to each individual section, and then beginning the detangling process. So just using the tail end of this little brush, I'm going to start off at the top of my head and make a part going straight down the middle, separating my hair into 2 sections. And this doesn't really have to be perfect, it just needs to be enough to be able to separate both sides. So then I'm just going to twist and tie up one of the sections, kind of getting it out of my way, and then I'm going to take the other section, I'm going to part it again, this time horizontally, and then I'm going to take the top half of that and twist and tie it up. So now that I have a final section of my hair, I'm just going to begin by re-wetting it underneath the water and applying a lot more conditioner to it. This, I do like to focus it mainly towards the ends and the middle of my hair, just because those are the parts that need it the most and those are the parts that get the most tangled. So I'm just going to be using a regular Goody brush, and I'm going to start at the ends of my hair, working my way up. As you can see, I'm kind of using my other hand to hold the hair in place, as well as I'm also using it to kind of alleviate some of that pain. So I'm actually not feeling every single knot and kink that I'm trying to get out, because I'm using that hand to kind of reduce some of that pressure so that I'm not directly feeling it on my scalp. So once I'm done with that section and my brush can pass all the way through, I'm just going to take down that top section that I tied up, and then I'm going to tie up the bottom section that I just did and repeat the same steps. So again, I'm wetting my hair, applying conditioner, and detangling by working my way up. So once I'm finished, I'm just going to take down the bottom section and merge them together by brushing through that horizontal part. And instead of tying them up again, I'm just going to braid it down so that it's out of the way, but it also gives the conditioner a chance to absorb into the hair as much as possible. So now that that's set, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side off camera. Now that both sides are done, I'm going to take down the braids and start rinsing the conditioner out. Once all the conditioner is out, I will go into my deep conditioner, and for that I use the Maui Moisture Detoxifying and Volcanic Ash Scalp Care Mask, and I will be applying that all over my hair. Now with the deep conditioner, I do go very heavy-handed with it, taking very generous amounts to both sections of my hair. I rake it through all of my strands, and then I add another generous amount specifically to my ends. And then I will twist it back up and secure it with one of these hair clips and repeat the same process to the other side. Once that's done, I'll just put on one of these cheap plastic shower caps and let that sit on my hair while I continue on with the rest of my shower. So now about 10 to 15 minutes later, I'll remove the cap and remove the hair clips and start rinsing the deep conditioner out. Now with this, I do kind of do a light rinse because I do like to leave just a little bit of the conditioner in my hair just for some extra moisture. And last but not least, the final step I take in the shower, which is probably one of the most important ones, is I will take a wide tooth comb and merge both sections of my hair together by combing through that big middle part. This step is super important because if I don't merge the two, then my hair will end up drying like that separately, and that is definitely not what I want. Combing it straight back like this will allow my hair to dry evenly and will later on allow me to style it down straight back. I can flip it to either the left or the right side without worrying about a part or having it going against the grain. So now that I'm done with everything in the shower, I'm going to go ahead and begin the styling process. So beginning with styling, the two main products that I'll be using are the Maui Moisture Curl Quench and Coconut Oil Curl Smoothie, as well as the DevaCurl Arc Angel Gel. So the way I like to do this is I will section my hair into smaller parts and apply the products individually. So at first I'm going to start towards the back of my hair, just taking my fingers and going from ear to ear. Then clipping the top of my hair up, I'm going to take my wide tooth comb again and just comb it all through. I'm also going to use my water spray bottle and re-wet my hair. Just in that time it took me to get out of the shower and get reset up, my hair already started to dry. And whenever I apply these products, it's really important that I apply them onto soaking wet hair so that it'll have the best result in the end. So first, going into the Maui Moisture Curl Smoothie, I take kind of a small amount and then begin just raking it through my hair. I try to make sure that each strand is fully coated as well as giving some extra love to my ends. And then after that, I'm going to go in with my DevaCurl gel, raking it in as well. Once that's all in, I'm going to go in with this ion brush. It's pretty much like a knockoff of the Denman brush. They both kind of end up doing the same thing. And I'm just going to use that to smooth out my hair and make sure that the products get evenly distributed. And then right at the end, I like to take my hair and scrunch it up towards the roots so that I can better hold that curl shape. And I pretty much just repeat that entire process all over my head. The only differences that I do is that the closer I get towards my crown and the front part of my hair, the more product I end up using. I know I actually hear a lot of people say that the back of their head gets the driest, but for some reason I'm the complete opposite. I don't really have to worry about the back of my hair after I apply product because it pretty much stays intact. However, the front part of my hair gets the driest and the frizziest, so because of that I end up putting a lot more product into it. So right at the end, I will merge all of my hair together and I will take some more of the gel and put it onto my ends directly. I'll also flip my hair upside down and scrunch it up, as well as shake out my roots so that it doesn't dry flat onto my head. So now I'm going to go in with my Hot Shot Tools blow dryer and begin diffusing my hair. I really don't recommend this blow dryer for you guys. The only reason I even have it is because my mom got it for free with another purchase, but it's really flimsy and the diffuser attachment continuously falls off, so it's just not worth it, and I'm sure there are way better ones out there. But I'm going to be putting the speed and the heat both on low, and I like to put my headphones in because this is going to be a very long process. So explaining it simply, I'm pretty much basically just going to be moving the diffuser around to different parts of my hair, trying to get it to dry. This is a very long and tedious task, so if you're impatient, this may not be for you, but also if you end up air drying your hair, that's just going to end up taking you like 10 times longer, so you pretty much just have to pick which one you would rather deal with. But let me go ahead and tell you guys one thing about curly hair. So I don't know if it's just me, but for some reason, no matter what I do, I could literally, like on 3 separate occasions, do the exact same routine on each different occasion, and for some reason my hair always ends up coming out differently. No matter what I do, my hair never dries the same. It's literally like a second child coming out of my scalp, because it pretty much has a mind of its own and it decides whether or not it wants to cooperate. Because sometimes I'll do everything just right, I'll be diffusing for like 10 to 15 minutes and I'll come out the bathroom looking like I just left the salon. And then other times I'll literally do the exact same steps and it just takes so much extra time and TLC, and my hair just does not want to form the way I want it to. As you can see, I do have bangs, and sometimes the bangs will like come out on fleek, no problem. And then other times, I don't know why, it just ends up looking like I have a bad wig on. So I don't know. So the best advice that I could give you guys, what I pretty much kind of like to do is I have a vision of what I know I want my hair to look like, and then what I do is I use my diffuser and a few other tools, and I pretty much try my best to manipulate my hair as much as I can in order for it to match that vision. So with that, I'm going to be diffusing my hair. I'm going to be taking the diffuser off and just putting straight heat onto my hair. I'm going to be shaking my hair, rolling it all the way around. I'm going to have to go back in with my water spray bottle and spray and re-wet my hair, because some parts, even though they're not getting dry enough, some parts are getting too dry. It's literally kind of chaotic, and I wish I could simplify it more so for you guys, but I don't know what it is, but my hair just has a mind of its own. So with that, anytime I diffuse my hair, I pretty much will try to get it as dry as I can, to where it's not like uncomfortable, where it's not, I like don't feel like I have water dripping down my neck, and also to where it's not like awkward, like I don't look like a little boy, you know, walking around with this hairstyle. I just try to get it as manageable as I can for the time being, and what I mostly look forward to is second day hair, because second day hair for me is my best day hair. First day hair is like kind of gloomy, just wash day, you do what you gotta do, go on about your business. But second day hair is when it goes down. That is, in my opinion, my final product. So with that being said, I'm just going to continue to diffuse my hair as much as I can, and then I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to be wrapping my hair up in a satin bonnet that I will show you later on in this video, and then I will be coming back on camera for the second day to show you my final product, my second day hair. So with that being said, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Alright you guys, so it is the next day and this is the final product of my hair. After I wash my hair, I normally don't put any more products into it, but I will constantly refreshen it with this spray water bottle. Just a few sprays all over, and it will pretty much for the most part keep it moisturized. And when it comes to sleeping, I just use this good old bonnet that everybody knows about. You can get this at Walmart, at the local beauty supply store, wherever, but I do flip mine inside out and I sleep with the satin side actually touching my hair. So what I'll do is at night I will kind of group my hair on top and very lightly twist it, kind of like how I was twisting my hair in the shower, and do that. I don't put a hair tie on it, I just leave it like that. And then I will tuck all of it into here put it on top, and that's how I will sleep. 80% of the time it will stay on my head, but in case it does fall out, which it does happen every now and then, it's okay, because not only do I have that, but I also sleep on satin pillowcases, which is definitely key for curly hair because it allows your hair to kind of glide and slide against it rather than getting caught and stuck on the cotton, which will cause friction with your hair and cause it to become more frizzy, and it's just not cute. Last thing I want to show you, I already showed it a little bit yesterday, is my handy dandy pick. You guys, this pick is what allows my hair to be this big. It helps me achieve a maximum volume. I literally just put it in here and pull it out. Ever since I got bangs, I kind of look like I have a wig now, but I don't care. Look, it just makes it so wonderful. It has taken me quite a while to actually love and appreciate my curls. For majority of my childhood and like my teenage years, I was begging my mom to perm my hair. Once I had access to a straightener, I spent majority of my high school years with my hair straight because I just simply did not know how to take care of my curls. Now that I'm older, I've completely changed my way of thinking, and I can actually appreciate my curls. I can appreciate how my hair grows out of my own head, and I really don't even have a desire to straighten it anymore. I am all for just taking care of my crown, watering this plant that is growing out of my head. I know that sounds so hippie and hobo, but that's really how I think now. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this little hair tutorial thing. This is something a little bit different on my channel. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and maybe I will continue doing videos like this in the future. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on this journey, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.